Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, my name is Erin. I go by Erin the Urban Mermaid, and I am a fifth dimensional soul guide. I am here to guide you in your transcendence to the fifth dimension, which is a place of self healing. I'm a mother, I'm a writer, I'm a psychic medium, I am an intuitive business coach. But right now, my focus is on my movement. I am currently, well, if you've been following me, you know I took the month of August off. I unfortunately had a tragedy in my life. A dear friend of mine was killed, as well as pulling back in my business. Just because I knew that I wasn't quite stepping into my higher calling. And I'm here now. I took the month to recalibrate. I visited back home in Brooklyn, and the divine and I, we were just aligned, and it's all happening now. So, my movement is called the Empress Ascension. And it is a movement for those wanting to transcend to the fifth dimension, which is a space of self healing with myself as your guide using sacred esoterica. It's my philosophy and my truth that this world that we live in today has gotten us so disconnected from who we truly are, and it also band-aids all of our problems and does not solve or get to the root of anything. And I created a methodology called 3D to 5D ontology, in which I solve this issue. So, with me as your guide, you can transcend, you could reconnect back to your soul, back to your spirit, become a self healer, have the tools you need to go ahead and continue this long after this transcendence with me is over, and just so much more. So, that all being said, if you would like to check out some more information on that, you could go to my website, which is www.erintheurbanmermaid. And up top or on the bottom on the toolbar, you'll see a tab for Empress Ascension, and there is more information about the movement on there. And yes, I put that webpage up myself, not the webpage, that page on my webpage, and I'm very proud. Otherwise, you can go to the link in my bio on my Instagram, which is at Erin the Urban Mermaid. And you could sign up for the waiting list for more information, because doors for application are opening very soon, and I'm super excited. So, welcome back. If you're here for the Grounded and Glam Sun Goddess in Virgo reading. Virgo Sun Goddess. This is super excited. So, the sun is in Virgo on Tuesday. The moon will be in Virgo. I happen to be a Virgo moon, which I can't believe I'm saying this now. This is Friday. I'm significantly not crazy with my moon coming up. I'm coming off of 3 moons in a row that were my kids. It was my oldest son, it's a Capricorn moon. That was in July, and then and then no, I'm sorry, that was June, and then July and August we had double Aquarius moons. My younger son is an Aquarius moon, so it's been crazy around here. So now it's my moon. Yeah, so we have the sun in Virgo. So I like to joke around about Virgo. Virgo is the nitpicker of the zodiac. So it's ruled by Mercury, hence the details of things. It is a mutable earth sign. So they are actually rooted in logic and analysis. So Virgo's secret superpower, they have 2. One, they are the healer of the zodiac. 2, they can take an idea, a concept, a person, a situation, whatever it might be, and their gift is being able to break it apart and ground down what needs to be known, whether that's information or whatever, to make it understandable, not just for themselves, but for others as well. Virgo, as I mentioned, is the secret healer. If you have a strong Virgo placement, primarily the big 3, if you can learn to get quiet with yourself, your body will speak to you. Virgo is the healer. Their vessel thrives when they are um, basically in their most cleanest state. Same thing about Virgo season. It's a good time to do some releasing. This has been a very heavy 6 months. I said that August was the Hermit card. We need to do some releasing, because I'm going to say September is judgment. So releasing and self-assessment is on the menu. So Virgo is also one of the divine feminine signs. So Virgo is the virgin, hence the need for clarity, for purity, for unchaoticness, unclutteredness. That's really, really how Virgo functions best. They are wonderful at the details of things. They are extremely, extremely organized, and they bring a lot of clarity to situations. Now, Virgo, like everyone else, has its shadows, as I joke, the nitpicker, but the hugest one that comes up is perfectionism. Virgo has impossibly high standards, and they will hold themselves and others to them. And when they don't get reached, they end up very disappointed. So because of that, they can be a little bit cold. When you're more into the analytics of things, it's kind of a colder side to you. Um, Virgo also can get caught up in the details of things, getting stuck in those minute little things. They're the nitpickers. You know, just really, 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 really logical and analytical, and the perfectionism, that's huge. So without further ado, I'm going to bring you your Virgo Sun Goddess reading. Today I'm going to be channeling from, I love this deck. It's called Aided Coins Tattoo Tarot. I have a couple friends it reminds me of, and hilariously enough, the two friends I'm thinking of all have Virgo placements. Both have Virgo risings. One has the Virgo rising and the moon, but it's just a very cool, funky deck. And I'm going to be clarifying with my old faithful ethereal visions. And then I will be pulling an oracle card for everyone. So I've already meditated on the energy of Virgo season. I'm just going to give the cards another little shuffle here. I actually also love this deck because it's easy to shuffle. So if you are a tarot reader or you read oracle or anything like that, you know that when cards are heavily coated or thick, they're really hard to shuffle, and it's so annoying. This is probably my smoothest deck. Little things, right? Little things in life that make you happy. So let me just shuffle up a little bit more, and then I'm going to pull a card to crown this reading. Let's go. Two of coins. Okay. So right away we have choices and balance coming up. All right. I like it. I like it. I like it. Knight of Wands. The Sun. Always good to see that in a reading. And the Five of Swords. Okay. Sorry. That took me a minute because I only see 3 swords, but it's a 5 card. Some of these decks, the artwork are so beautiful, but sometimes you need to take a minute to look and interpret it. It's funny. So, all right. So we have choices and balance on the horizon for this month. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is about inspiration, inspired action. So where are we drawing our inspiration from? What is lighting us up? What are we pursuing? So why don't we get a couple cards on this? Justice, Nine of Cups, Two of Wands. Okay, choices again. All right. So as we embark on this new journey that's really fueled with our passions and our aspirations, I think it's important that we reflect on some of the choices we've made in the past and understand that I think we all need to come to an acceptance that where we are right now is where we're meant to be. Um, I get asked a lot. I actually just even did a post on this, am I on the right path? Am I where I am supposed to be? The answer is always yes. You can never be off your path. Justice is asking us to reflect on that and understand that all is meant to be where it is. So if you made what you think are some shitty decisions, you might be in a shitty place. If you made some decisions for your highest good, you might be in a better place. Either way, you're where you're meant to be. Things are either aligned or a lesson, and that's it. So we're looking for the lesson in all this. But Nine of Cups is showing me that we have some success, that perhaps in following this new creative adventure and maybe reassessing some of our choices surrounding it, We can come into a place of success and wish fulfillment, our cups being filled. Now, it leaves me though with the Two of Wands, which is aspirations. Something about this month is entailed for our growth. Where are we meant to grow here? Grow into our success. I'm actually going to pull some clarification cards. Let me just move this box right here because it's really big and taking up room on the table. Move up these cards. Let's get some cards on these Two of Wands. Now, I like this card because let me show it to you. She's holding the world in her hands, and then there's flowers going around her. So she has the whole world in her hands. She has big dreams and goals and aspirations to bloom. Someone is coming into themselves this month. That's what I'm getting. So let's get some clarification on the Two of Wands. I got it. Oh, three jumpers. All right, let's take it. Oh, okay. Temperance, Page of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so in order for us to grow and expand, it's coming back to that self-assessment. What in our life is out of harmony that maybe we can make better choices to bring more harmony in, bring more balance in. Maybe not be, I'm getting a lot of scattered and nervous energy, a lot of anxiety. I think that's pretty normal given how crazy the year has been. Whether you want to look at that astrologically or you want to look at that the physical realm, I speak no lies here. Where can we bring more harmony and balance into our lives so we make decisions for our highest good? Now, I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles, and he's also someone in reflection. He's staring at his coin, like, how do I make more of this? So we're still looking to grow and expand on all this. We just have to make some better choices. Especially I'm getting physically in the financial world. Maybe some of us have some root chakra blocks. Maybe some of us are coming into like a karmic part of our life where we have to release those fears surrounding money and material goods. But the Wheel of Fortune is significant of this is coming full circle. So you've lived this before, whether you know it or not. This is karmic. So we have a karmic duty to basically get our shit together and realign ourselves and make some better decisions so we're on our highest path. Like I said, you can't be on your wrong path, but you can elevate and you can ascend. And you do this by releasing old patterns, by changing, by working through karmic debts. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next leg here. The sun. The sun is always a good sign. The sun is out. It is bright. It is your vitality. There's an awakening happening. There's an awakening happening for all of us. Let's see what the sun gives us. Again, with the jumpers. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I love it. All right, so the Tower, the Ace of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Now, you all know, you've been here long enough. When I see the Tower, or when people see the Tower, they get scared because it's a scary ass looking card. This is Mars energy. Mars is aggressive. But you know what that means? That means we, the collective, we on Earth, we, the people of America, we, the people who our souls chose to incarnate right now, which you're all probably like, why the hell did I choose now to come back? You have a mission too. We need to crash and burn. Every other civilization before us has crashed and burned. The Romans, the Renaissance, the Industrial Revolution. I mean, listen, I'm not so great at history. It's been a long time since I've been in school and I barely believe that shit. But everything has to crash for something new to be rebirthed. So the sun is telling us to call on our vitality. We need to be our strongest, our best, our healthiest, our most healed selves to kind of get through all of this, because we have a new beginning amongst us. It's telling me that everything that's going on is actually meant to be happening right now. So your soul chose to live through this. This is all meant to happen for us, not to us, for us. So we have a crash and burn moment birthing something new. Then the hanged man. The hanged man is asking us to sit still. Don't make a move right now. Sit. Choose to sit. Choose to be still and connect back to your roots. Connect to that ancient wisdom, that spirituality. And don't let what's going on in mainstream media, on Instagram, in this matrix that has been presented to us, don't let it phase you. Um, it's time to just sit. Because what else are you going to do? I want to get some cards actually. I think I want to get cards on both the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man. So let's see what's going on with the Ace of Swords, with this new beginning. You know what I'm getting with this new beginning is a rise in consciousness. I think that more people are waking up to what's going on than was ever expected. Eight of Swords. Seven of Cups. Okay. More people are waking up to what's really going on right now. More people are seeing the lies that are being told in our society. And they are no longer want to be bound and overwhelmed to this. Eight of Swords, 10 of Swords, Seven of Cups. You're sick and tired of being overwhelmed and bound to the illusions and delusions these crazy people are putting out there in the world. You're over it. You want this. You want vitality. You want your strength. You want to call your power back and not give it away anymore to the bullshit that's going on. And maybe it's even some bullshit in your life. You know, I'm going back to that judgment. I'm sorry. I'm going back to that justice card over there where look at what our decisions have been in the past, you know, and where are we now? So if you're tired, sick and tired of self-restriction, staying home, being overwhelmed by like what's going on in the world, what's going on in your life, and feeling like you're constantly being lied to, you're not the fuck alone. Okay. This is all happening for us. So I'm going to get some cards on the Hanged Man because I feel like I'm going to pull it all together there. All right. Wow. What is also going on here is the overwhelm, the anxiety, the delusion, the being over it is this society has built this society we all know is a patriarchal society, right? But it's not all bad. You know, I don't like to polarize stuff because you know polarization things just are to me. You know, nothing's good, nothing bad. You know, I don't work that way. Um, the society has been built on the shadows of the masculine. So this means go, do. It's one thing to be ambitious. Ambition is great. Overdoing that is not great. That leaves you exhausted. That leaves you not able to keep up. And, you know, competition, that's huge in this society. Again, competition, not a bad thing. But what happens when you're looking at these people on IG and you know they're putting up these perfect pictures, these perfect bodies, this perfect diet, this perfect family? I'm here to call bullshit, number one. Two, you're like, what the fuck? So competition taken to its extreme is also not for your highest and best. All of this masculine energy is shattering. This is what's tower momenting right now. Because you know why? My girl needs to get called in. The Empress. Empress energy. This is coming back to our divine feminine. This is integrating the divine feminine. The divine feminine has been so repressed. You know, it's been given a bad rap. I would say the only time feminine, the true divine feminine. Now, let's not missay something. I'm not talking about feminists, because I think that has gotten its own spin in the wrong way too. Um, Not the wrong way. It's been misconstrued. Um, Women, the way I see it, the way spirit has given me the message, women are not supposed to be doing everything that men are, right? But in our society, we think that makes us equal. I posed this question on my Instagram the other day, so of course it would come up. What if women are meant to do everything men aren't? What if, like the yin and the yang, we are meant to balance each other out, where one is strong, the other is vulnerable? You know, women, you need, God, I feel like I'm going to get heat for this, but you essentially need a man and a woman to create life, right? The man helps create, the woman births it. You need the two of them, no matter which part. I don't even mean to be binary about it, but the Empress is the creation. She's divine flow. She is, you know, connected to Mother Earth, whereas that masculine energy is like Mars, fire, aggression, you know, and those are the shadows of it. If society could integrate the feminine, the Empress energy, and bring this to a balance, oh, what a different society we would have, right? Empress energy is divine. You know, she has this beautiful crown of roses, significant of the cycles of life. When we are in tune to the cycles of life, of seasons, of the calendar, of the zodiac calendar, of our cycles, of the moon, of the tides, you see everything runs on a cycle. She has the Venus symbol. That's the Venus energy. This is love, grace, and compassion. And where can we bring this more into society? Where can you bring this more into your life? Because until you integrate the Empress, you're not going to have that vitality to you. It's I tell a lot of my clients, you have to slow down before you can accomplish things. And they're like, I don't understand, because if I slow down, how am I going to get anything done? I used to be just like that. When you slow down and you allow things to flow, you see what actually is meant to be there, where your priorities lie, and you can organize yourself better. So my girl coming in clutch, the Empress Ascension. Okay. All right. So now we have the Five of Swords. So it looks like we've been in some conflict lately. So let's get some cards for the Five of Swords. Okay. Judgment. The Emperor. Okay, there's actually a lot of major arcana showing up here, which signifies it's going to be a huge turning point for all of us in our lives. Page of Wands. Page of Wands came up before, right? Knight of Wands. Okay, sorry. Alrighty. So Judgment and the Emperor. I think the Empress is tying this all together, because Judgment is self-assessment. You see the devil and you see an angel on this card, surrounded by fire, surrounded by like this air or water or whatever. A lot of duality in that card, actually. Until we do that inner work and have that self-reflection, we're going to be constantly caught in masculine energy, but the shadows of the masculine. The Empress is to integrate Empress energy, is to integrate the two of these, to have balance. This is where self-healing happens. And the Page of Wands is the inspiration to do so. Should you be inspired to be a self-healer? Let me get some cards on that Page of Wands. Hermit. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to do nice. Okay. So the Hermit and Judgment kind of go hands in hand, because the Hermit asks you to pull back and retreat, and allow your inner light to guide the way, while Judgment is like you have to reevaluate your life. And the Empress is like essentially birthing a new you, birthing that self-healer, balancing the masculine and the feminine, but integrating that into your world, into your life, into society. Seven of Pentacles is, listen, you're a work in progress. And that's okay. You're going to be that your whole life. Even the best of healers, self-healers, gurus, you never stop healing. The journey never stops your whole entire life. But that's the beauty of it. That is the beauty of it. Nine of Wands. Stand bravely and boldly and look at all you've built. So September will be integrating that Empress energy, so you can restore your vitality and really balance what's going on in your life. There's a lot of self-assessment, there's a lot of reflection, there's a lot of releasing that needs to be done. But our vitality, that Sun card, I feel like this often gets overlooked because of the way society has things set up. Now is the time to do the work. Okay. And I think I'm just going to pull it back to what I crowned the reading with, that Two of Coins is, this is your choice to do so. You know, we all have, part of our life is co-created with the divine and part of it's free will. So choices really do come into play. So this month you have that choice. So, the Oracle deck I'm using, I'll just show you the book. Old favorite has been calling to me all week, so I figured I'd bring it to you guys. Work Your Light, Rebecca Campbell, beautiful artwork by Danielle Noel. This is probably my first Oracle deck I got years ago, so I truly love it and I always feel connected to it. So let's just get an Oracle card for a message to close out this reading. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. I have a little thing on it. So I'm actually going to read this to you. I mean, I feel like this is perfect to what we're coming up with in September, with all this releasing and reintegrating of energy. So break the chain. Let's see where that at. Okay. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. You are being called to heal your family line or free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. This could mean letting go of an old pattern of your maternal or paternal line. See, a lot of the stuff we come in with is not ours. And that's a part of my methodology also, how to work with that. Healing trauma from the past is not even yours, or observing old ways of being that no longer serve you. We carry emotional trauma in our luminous field for up to 7 generations back. This is why family patterns can be hardest to break. Often they are not even ours to begin with, but we do not know another way of being, so we continue to play out the drama. The thing to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person, but your own healing can cause another person to choose to heal. Energy is freed up. You're being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want it to be. What ways of patterns or being are you ready to free from yourself? What part of your future do you want to rewrite? Now is the time to shake them off and dream a new future into being. And the way you manifest, the way you dream your future, is you have to let go of the ego blocks, of the negative energy, of the attachments, dark entities, anything like that that's clinging to your auric field is destroying your vitality. So I just want to say thank you guys all so much. Thank you for the support. I'm very excited to be back. I'm very excited for my movement, just to really step fully into my purpose by helping others, heal and step into theirs. So again, I just remind you, if you want to check out my movement, The Empress Ascension, it's on my webpage, which is www.erintheurbanmermaid.com. You could just go to the tab that says Empress Ascension. As a reminder, I am not doing single services anymore because I need to have my intention on facilitating this movement and my members. You can join the membership at any level. That's also on my website under the membership tab. I'm always happy to have you guys. So take what you need from this reading and leave the rest. And thank you guys for tuning in.